잠깐의 일탈 정도는 허용 범위예요.
Okay, everything should be in order. Okay, drive. I have played a little bit of this, but only a little bit. Still somewhat new to the game. This looks fine.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
금방 다녀올게.
잘했어요.
할 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
Okay, you know. You seem to be the same as everyone else, so.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 잘했어요.
할 건 했다. 맛있는 거 준비해줘, 단테.
There was no cutscene, by the way. I just noticed that there was no
고작 이
cutscene.
정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
Manager level in Greece. I'm not sure what any of that means. So, a boss? I'm guessing?
목적지는 호기만소.
This must be sort of boss level.
카론, 이쪽이 동쪽일까요? 서쪽일까요? 카론은 두 가지 방향만 알아. 메피의 앞쪽과 뒤쪽. 지금까지 방향도 모르는 사람이 어떻게 운전기사를 했대요?
카론, 그러니까요. 해가 뜨는 쪽이
At the driver's seat, three heads gathered together over a map. Well, one of them might have been at a slight different elevation from the others.
꼬맹이, 너도 저기 끼어 있어야 하는 거 아니야? 무례한 소리! 난 어린이가 아니라네! 꼬맹이는 더더욱 아니고!
Watching Dawn, I'm just gonna call him Dawn, shake her fist sky high to Rhoda? I'm not sure how you say her name. I noticed a bitter gaze falling upon them out of the corner of my view. I'm starting to think that Yuri gal might have put up with a rough childhood. I don't know how to say some of these names. Let's call him Greg. Turned around and to take a glance in my direction, then shook his head and went back to looking at the driver's side, with his chin resting on his hand.
딱히 어린 편도 아니야. 일단 칼을 쥘 수 있으면 전쟁에 참전부터 시키는 둥지도 있었으니까.
A nest was basically the center of a district, if my memory is correct. Sounds like nests used to get into wars with one another in the past. Did that happen often?
아주 없는 일은 아니었지. 관리자 양반, 전쟁에 대해 궁금한 게 많나 봐.
I'm not really curious about the details, just gathering info I should know as the manager. As I was about to go on, a glimpse of Greg's expression I caught from the side stopped me in my tracks. His eyes seemed to be fixed somewhere far more distant than the driver's seat.
그런 자세를 뭐라고 하고 싶은 건 아니야, 관리자 양반. 오히려 좋은 자세 아닐까? 상관의 귀감아닐까 싶은데.
He slowly continued taking a pack of cigarettes from his pocket.
그래도 개인적으로는 모를 수 있을 때 모르는 게 기회일지도 모른다고 생각해. 일단 알게 되면 다시는 모를 수 없게 될 테니까.
Without another word, he lit his cigarette.
아니요.
Or cigarette.
방금 저쪽에서 우회전을 했어야죠.
괜찮아요, 카론. 조금만 더 가서 꺾어도 올바른 길로 갈 수 있어요.
기사의 삶은 고단해.
뭐 지금 더 급한 건 목적지로 가는 길을 아는 것 같네. 그렇지, 관리자 양반?
Greg crackled with his cigarette smoke still in his mouth. I was still curious to learn what he'd been through, but he's right that I should focus on other things for now. An urgent matter showed up right before our bus-shaped door step, too.
옥신각신은 그쯤 해라. 전방에 다시 적이다.
친구들의 버스에 전화타니 미친 새끼들 제정신이야? 가만 안 둔다. 버스만 가지려고 했는데 너네도 전부 죽인다.
베르, 연료들이 시끄러워. 카론, 2명 이상 시끄러우면 어지러워.
걱정할 필요 없다, 카론. 이제부터 조용해질 테니. 전원 하차.
Alright. Let's make quick work of this.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 기다려. 아직 안 끝. 안정한 침묵.
Okay.
해보겠습니다.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
해보겠습니다.
아름다운 안정한 침묵.
해보겠습니다.
아름답진 않네.
Easy. Thank God there was an auto battle system.
자, 다시 지도를 보자고요.
카론, 딴 좀 피우면 안 된다니까요.
Looking at the trio arguing over the map once again, a question arose in my mind. By the way, this bus was specifically made for Limbus company, right?
정확히는 저희들만을 위한 버스라고 해야겠네요.
Isn't that basically what I said?
그게 그 뜻 아니냐고 생각하고 계신 것 같네요.
That's weird. I don't think I spoke that part out loud. Is the clock broken or something?
그 정도는 째깍이지 않아도 알 수 있어요. 파우스트는 모르는 것이 없으니까요.
Anyway, I must have taken a long while to get out of the oven. Oh, what's up, Pokey? I'm currently playing Limbus Company. Oven, especially with that mouth on the side.
예상한 만큼 걸려서 만들었을 뿐이에요.
She's downright oppressive to talk to.
파우스트는
Hope I
천재예요.
said that right.
도시의 모든 것을 알고 있죠.
어이, 그렇게 뛰어나시다면 저 앞에 가서 길부터 찾아주지 그래.
Oi, if you're...
저것들이
Oh, wait,
시끄러워서
no.
잠을 못
I'm
자겠잖아.
just gonna voice the main character.
파우스트는 오지랖쟁이가 아니에요. 묻는 것에는 대답하지만 묻지도 않은 것을 말하지는 않아요. 그리고 인간이 무언가를 깨닫기 위해 골똘한 고민을 하는 건 가장 즐거운 일이랍니다. 파우스트는 산통을 깨고 싶지 않네요.
뭘 골똘히 고민을 해봤어야 공감을 하죠.
I mean, there's an auto combat system, so It makes my life easier. I saw Cliff's grip on the bat tighten, however, with something casting a glare his way. He clipped his tongue as he crossed his arms and forced his eyes shut. I wonder why there's so something.
나랑 마음이 꽤 맞는 것 같네, 관리자 양반.
With Greg snickers, with the bus started again. I'm not sure I'm gonna be doing more
고작 이 정도로
streams
들떠한다면
on Limbus Company
예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
because I have no idea how long this game is. Also, was that it? How do I progress? Clear within 10 turns. I thought I did that. I literally just started streaming and I already have food here. That's crazy. I'm just gonna see if this is the same. Oh wait.
목표인가요?
I assume this is a new level.
그래, 혹시 저치들과 아는 사이야?
응? 무슨? 이 뒷골목에 내가 아는 얼굴이 있을 리...
Greg's heard the game was awesome storytelling. I'm sure it does. I just hope this game isn't hard as balls like Lobotomy Corporation, because I've heard that game is hard as balls. Greg's face goes dark the moment he looks out the window. Bugheads, unlike the other something we've ran into, they were part insectoid.
단테, 머리가 시계라서 다행이야. 저런 거였음 쳐다볼 때마다 헛구역질했을 것 같아.
저거 그레고르씨랑 같은 강화 시술 아니에요?
저런 징그러운 벌레 대가리를 일부러 붙여놓는다고?
가까이 붙지 마. 너한테도 해충병 없는다.
정말이에요?
장난이야. 내 개그 센스가 이상한 건가?
I gotta get this wrapped up because I gotta eat my food. While Greg was here, scratching his head, the bus made a languishing sound and came to a slow, deflating halt.
과거 쥐사에서는 대부분의 직원들이 그레고르 씨처럼 생체무기 시술을 받았어요.
그레고르씨 예전 쥐사 출신이었어요? 그때 쥐사라면
Okay, later, Poku. I have no idea how to say her name. Forward as if she remembered something unpleasant, but didn't speak further. Greg wore a smile on his mouth, but his hardened eyes were resting downcast, just as a moment ago.
저런 분들은 평소엔 어디서 주무시는 건가요?
세상에는 하늘을 천장 삼고 별을 조명 삼아 사는 사람들도
아, 풍류가 있는 분들이로군요.
I don't think that's what he meant.
보아하니 저들 역시 우리의 여정을 방해할 마음인가 보군. 내려야 하지 않겠어, 그레고르?
굳이 날 찝어서 말하는 이유는?
글쎄, 남의 추억을 내 입으로 떠들고 싶진 않은 걸. 앞장서, 그레고르. 이유는 네가 잘 알잖아.
고약한 사람이네.
I accidentally skipped that. A group of soldiers with the heads of insects gathered near the bus.
어디 앞장서는 거 별로 안 좋아하는데.
The vanguard?
넌 뭐야? 왜 우리랑 같은 팔을 가지고 있지?
가만, 낯익은 얼굴인데.
주로 포스터나 잡지에 서식했던 적이 있지.
Greg, do you know them from somewhere?
그런 게 중요한 건 아닌 것 같은데요, 관리자님. 옛날
신경 쓰이긴 하지만 아무렴 어때? 어쨌든 이 앞으로 못 지나간다.
Is that so? I suppose we can't talk this out.
그런데 이것들은 왜 대놓고 벌레 모습인 채로 다니는 거야? 어린애들은 마주치면 눈물부터 터뜨리겠어. 그렉처럼 티라도 덜 나면 좋잖아?
내가 특이한 케이스야. 대부분은 머리통에 무조건 곤충 부분이 붙어버리거든. 이걸 운이 좋았다고 해야 할지는 모르겠지만
이유는 모르겠지만 저 사람들 우리가 로보토미 집으로 향하는 걸 막으려는 것 같았어요.
이들도 황금 가지를 노리는 거야?
그럴지도. 그 정수를 원하는 자는 널렸으니까 각각이 바라는 소망도 다양할 테고.
왜 날 쳐다봐? 내가 알 리가 없잖아.
Okay. Let's make this quick. Let's learn how to use ego. Ego are each sinner's unique skills that can be used regardless of the identity they are wearing. Let's inspect Sinner Cliff's ego. Press and hold Sinner Cliff's portrait at the bottom of the dashboard. Every ego currently equipped by Sinner Cliff are visible here. Using ego skills consume ego resources and SP. The amount of SP consumed by each ego is listed at the top left corner of each information card. Now select this ego. It seems we don't have enough ego resources to use ego skill. Each ego skill requires a certain amount of ego resources to activate. Here you can view the number of ego resources and there something required to use this skill. It seems that we don't have enough orange, lust, and purple envy ego resources. View your ego resources. Reserve here. The name of each sin affinity for each ego resources may still be unfamiliar to you, but you can check which by each ego's sin affinity resistance. The detail info window. Required ego resources can be obtained by using skills during battle. For example, an envy color skill grants an envy resource as luck would have it. The units currently on the field possess skills with something we need. Put them to use.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Press the win rate button in order to order the sinners to choose their own skills based and clash windward. As you can see here, an enemy is about to launch a powerful attack against center cliff, and it's unlikely he will win this clash. When a unit is about to clash with a difficult enemy skill, you can use an ego skill to turn the situation around. Their higher power makes them especially effective against strong enemy skills. If there are any usable ego skills for which you have enough resources, it will be indicated in the shape surrounding the center as shown here. Doesn't work. You don't have enough resources to use this. Double tap. Go over on him. Okay. And some swapping for a defense skill, you'll unclick the current user.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
The SP cost is consumed the moment the eco skill begins its attack. You warned letting a center's SP drop too low may cause them to panic or become corroded by their ego.
이 안에 담아주지.
Damn. Raising the ego skill third spinning tier unlocks its ego passive once the turn is in which this unit used ego skill ends. The battle moves to the next turn. The skills ego passive will activate. You can view detailed information.
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
젖은 폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
간다.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
I don't really see the point using win rate right now. If there's not a cutscene, then I'm gonna go eat.
복사에 대한 대가구려. 시들어가는 것 같소.
Level 4. Okay, I'm gonna go eat. Okay, I'm finally back. Claim this. We learn about ego overclocking in this encounter. For this purpose, you will be granted temporary access to one of Sinner. Let's assume it's pronounced Roshi. Let's try equipping the ego. Ego.
재미게 끌 거 없어. 바로 간다.
도착했다. 역시 카로는 길을 알았던 거야. 역시는 무슨 역시예요. 저랑 싱클레어 씨가 양쪽에서 얼마나 고생했는데.
그래도 이제 동남쪽과 동북쪽을 구분할 수 있어서 다행이에요, 카론.
So this is the old L core.
저도 직접 보는 건 처음이네요. 그 일이 있고 나서 시간이 오래 지나진 않았을 텐데요.
세상에, 어떻게 건물이 이 모양일 수가 있죠?
부잣집 도련님한테는 익숙하지 못한 광경인가 보군.
잡담은 그만. 하차한다.
Huh. There are people over there.
유리 씨와 같은 사무소의 해결사분들이에요. 엘사지부에 이미 몇 번이나 방문한 적이 있는 경험자들이죠.
인사하지. 왼쪽에 있는 분은 홉킨스 씨. 그리고 오른쪽에 계시는 분이
안녕하십니까.
붉은 시선님, 직접 만나뵐 수 있어서 정말 영광입니다. 소문으로만 익히 들어왔었는데 이렇게 직접.
If I remember correctly, the blue outfits are W Corp. If I'm correct, because I remember watching a video and W Corp had was the entire W Corp thing was all blue, from the trains to the entire city.
아, 저 앞에 허름한 창고 보이지? 안쪽에 지하로 내려가는 계단이 있다. 계단부터는 여기 유리 씨가 맡을 거고.
네.
여기 해결사 분들도 경력직이니 돌발 상황에는 잘 대처해 줄 거야. 이만하면 되었겠지. 내 동행은 여기까지다. 뭐?
Huh? Wait, what?
언제까지고 뒷바라지를 해주고 있을 거라 생각했다면 큰
혼자서 발 뻗고
Shit,
쉬고
keep skipping
있겠다는
his
건가?
dialogue.
애당초 내가 동행하면 너희들은 관광하러 내려가는 거나 다를 바가 없지 않겠나.
한마디로 실컷 쥐어 터지고 썰리고 오라는 거군.
보통 저렇게 말하면 항상 다른 꿍꿍이가 있던데.
편한 대로 생각해. 특별히 가이드 분까지 붙여줬으니 잘 해내고 오라고.
네, 잘 해내고 오겠습니다, 붉은 시선님.
최선을 다해보긴 할게요.
Material advanced usage of egos and sin resistance by using the ego sin.
저 간다.
이 불 또한 예술의 황홀경이지.
That was a bit overkill.
적을 난파시켰습니다.
쉽네.
So that ego cell again.
먼저 간다.
이 불 또한 예술의 방울경이지. 해냈어요.
쉽네.
좋은 전략입니다.
Reaching negative 45 SP will guarantee that the center enters evil corrosion state. In the state, the center will attack both allies and enemies.
먼저 간다.
모든 것을 태우는 것. 모든 것을 태우는 것.
Stacker plus is crazy. The center will recover from the corrosion state next turn, and their SP will reset to 0. Let's try the Ego overclock this time. Press and hold the Ego skill card to 1.5 version scale. You have enough resources to use overclocked Egos. It will activate as stable overclock. If not, it will activate as unstable. Stable overclock. Activating stable overclock consumes 1.5 times the resources, including SP, compared to the non-overclocked Ego, but it does not target allies. Warning: even a stable overclock can corrode your centers if your SP value is low. Entering an unstable overclock will, without enough resources, will trigger unstable instead. Instead, unstable overclock will target those allies and enemies. Something like Ego corrosion, and any insufficient Ego resources will go into negatives.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 모든 것을 태우는 것. 기다려. 아직 안 끝났어. 좋은 전략입니다. 고작 이 정도로 들떠한다면 예술가의 자격은 없는 거지.
Identity training tickets. 3,000 identity XP? Huh. Oh, for... let's see. How do I use that? I don't know how to use that. So, let's go back to driving. Let's learn how to view the detailed information you equipped entities and agents. Okay. You can view the selected center detailed information and upgrade them. Oh, okay. So this is how you upgrade them. Use this button to level up the selected identity. This is button. Okay. Identity gets stronger with each level up. Okay. Then view this ego's detailed information here. Okay. This button do the red spin upgrade. Upgrade ego seals by thread spinning the ego. It is recommended that you thread spin them. These nodes of the base. Ego thread spinning tiers will be raised automatically as you progress through the story. Please review the manual. Whoa. So how does this work? Damn, I can get her up to 29. It's crazy. Okay. For the team 2. Level 1. That's why. So guess we get these three caught up then. Selected. Okay, just get these two caught up then.
원하신다면
I think I'm gonna hold off on this. Apparently I'm missing someone.
그래, 후회하지 않게 해주지.
Let's bring this guy.
원하신다면 오늘도 부디
이거
정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
Two sinners.
단테
Sinners.
잠깐 나 좀
Oh, I had no idea you were talking in chat. Oops. You can level it up. Don't use SP tickets yet. You don't need them. You need them. You got priests? Sheesh. Do you have anything else? Sorry, I already jumped in. Oops. I had no idea you were talking in chat. Oh, I'm sorry about that. While the team was busy exchanging greetings, I still don't know how to say that, called me to a scheduled
미리
place.
말해두자면 저들은 8급 해결사입니다.
Grade 8?
서열이 낮은 심부름꾼이라는 뜻입니다. 저들을 이용은 하되 의존하려 하지 말아야 할 겁니다.
I can't count on them to deal with everything for us, in other words. I nodded to let him know that I understood his point.
어쩌면 그 버스 안에서 제대로 대화라는 걸 할 수 있는 건 당신 모은을 빕니다. 단테.
Pat my shoulder with a bitter smile before slowly making his way back to the bus. Is Priest good? I don't even see him here.
금방 다녀올게.
또한 용서할 때
잘했어요. 예술이 뭔지 보여줘. 잘했어요.
I have not played Library of Runa. I don't know if that's how you say it.
거울은 깨졌어.
기다려. 아름답진 않네.
금방 다녀올게.
I only played this game because it's free.
폭들을 제거하기 위해서 폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
I didn't even see the priest on the field. How long is this game? Since two of y'all in the chat are experts. How long is this game? Cause I'm not sure if I would. Okay, this is clearly a boss. I'm not sure if I would do more streams on this game. Yeah, this is most likely a boss. You don't have enough something module. Would you like to go assemble some? Is that what this is? Oh wait, that's something else. Sure. I'll just make one. Use these boxes. Just gonna make one. Yay. Game is actually long. Like, very. You can stream it oftenly. See, the thing is, I don't want to stream it because I don't want to start streaming this game because I promised like a long time ago that I would play Batman Arkham Asylum after I was done doing stuff with my channel. Anyways, during the final stretch of each chapter, you'll be exploring a dungeon, a branch facility of the former L Corp. Something the entities who will enter the dungeon with you cannot adjust your team once inside, so choose wisely. When you're fully prepared, press enter. Okay. Did not save my team for some reason. I'm not sure who I should bring in. You're level 8, so I'll bring you in. I already forgot how to select people. How do we select people? Ask me if you got a question. Well, currently it's not letting me pick anybody, from what it seems like. I'm not sure why it's not letting me pick anyone to enter. So I already have a question. The ones you picked, the ones you picked, the ones selected. I'm just gonna click enter.
정신을 유지할 수 있기를.
We entered the derelict building of Lobotomy Corporation. As the light goes dim, a dreadful stench from underground grows stronger.
냄새가
허파 속으로 쓰레기가 막 붙고 있어. 되려 머리가 맑아지는 냄새요.
다시 한번 말씀드리지만 이 안에서 죽으면 전투가 끝나도 되살아나지 못해요.
되살아나?
So, correct me if I'm wrong. The ones in blue are from W Corp, right? The Warp Corp or whatever it's called. They're from that, right?
유행하는 개그인가 봐.
These two.
요샌 도시에 무슨 이야기가 떠도는지도 모를 정도가 되어버렸어.
They seem to have misunderstood us, but seeing as Faust made no comment on it, I decided not to add my input. Nope. Oh, okay. Those are random people. Oh, okay. The sources of this rancid smell were a more pressing concern. Looks like they probably died a while ago.
정확한 관측이십니다. 시체의 붕괴기에 다다른 것으로 보이는군요.
So, I know this game clearly takes place after Lobotomy Corporation, but what about Library of Reunion? Where does that take place?
벌레들이 한창 잔치라도 여는 모양이네.
얼른 서두르자고.
응? 그래. 자기 혹시 벌레 무서워해?
I haven't seen any lore videos on the Library of Reunion game thing.
짠!
하지 않을 거라비. 아이, 저리 쳐! 뭐가 이렇게 웃긴 거야?
After the lob, there is library, and then is Limbus. That's timeline. I came up. So you tell me nobody.
벌레를 무서워하는 게 다른 사람도
If you came up with that as a timeline, does that mean people don't know the timeline of the games?
됐어.
거기 장난은 그만 쳐라. 관리자님이 신경 쓰셔야 할 거리를 만들지 말란 말이다.
잠깐. 이 시체는 아직 온기가 있군요.
공격받은 건 꽤 최근인 듯하구려.
The gloom that had cast over Yuri's face cleared after observing the bodies for a minute. We're almost clear with the timeline, but not certain. Oh, I see.
우리 로보토미 코퍼레이션 직원들은 아니네요.
여긴 이제 금광이나 다름없는 곳이 되어버려서 어중이 떠중이들도 모여든다더군요. 몇몇 해결사나 조직들 사이에선 로보토미 드림이나 엔케팔린 러쉬란 말이 도는 정도니까요.
Anyways, dungeons are simple.
로드 앤 러쉬.
Rush E? Oh my god, Rush E?
조용히 있다가 기껏 말한다는 게.
그러한 잉글리쉬는 본래의 뜻을 가물하게 만들지
The
않겠소.
enemies gain some passive boost and repeat until you reach the end.
제 말이 그 말이. 이상 씨, 뭔가 말수가 많아진 것 같은데요?
이상하오?
By the way, is Gas Harpoon or Gas Harpoon the final boss? I know of his existence because of Forsaken, but I'm not sure if he's like the final boss.
나쁘지 않은 일이지. 계속 지금의 상태를 유지해줬으면 좋겠군. 가지.
마치 그대가
I'm also not sure I'm saying his name right.
관리자께서 할 일이라고 보호만.
제가 주제가 넘었습니다, 관리자님.
Frowning as though she were caught off guard, Otis bows to me as she apologizes. No, it's nothing. Let's head down. Bro, you play Roblox. Canto 5 boss. Okay. Most of the corpse's body parts were morphed into bizarre ways. Look, I know nothing about this game, okay? I only know of its existence because I watched like an hour-long video about Lobotomy Corporation. One had pairs of wings, it was either that or Forsaken, protruding through their intestines, and another had horribly twisted antennae hanging down.
우리가 아까 마주쳤던 자들이랑 비슷해 보이지 않나요?
그 벌레 머리 하고 있던 사람들 말이죠.
조용. 전방에 거수자 포착.
As Otis noted, multiple figures could be seen down the corridor.
거수자? 그 뭐야?
Just saying, don't abuse win rate that often or you'll end up getting addicted to it. What? I don't even see the purpose of it. I just do damage because I prefer to kill the enemies quickly. I'm sure one idea crossed all of our minds. Hit the win rate button whenever you can. It's so good. I still don't see the purpose of it though. I've been blazing through each level doing damage. The enrichment I'm not whatever. And fuck. That might be roaming the facility, as Faust mentioned. Bro, win rate doesn't work when you reach Canto 4. What is Canto? I have no idea what y'all are saying. That might be what those shadowy figures are.
마주칠 수밖에 없겠군.
어이, 거기 누구야?
Instead, what we faced was people. It was too early to deem that as fortunate though. Canto means chapter. Oh.
뭐야, 이 근방엔 우리들 뿐이라며.
Those are not people.
입구 쪽에서 처리를 못한 건가? 그새 다른 쥐새끼들이 들어왔나 보군.
So is the whole warp, the W Corp story, part of the main, like part in a Canto? Because I remember this story, like you're on a train and like these two people merge into this giant golem thing.
어이 벌레들, 아까 그 시체들은 너네 친구들이냐?
The people on the train were like trapped there for like hundreds of years or whatever, but the train was actually in 10 seconds in real time or whatever.
시체? 나이 새끼.
잠깐.
어디서 온 찌꺼기들인진 모르겠지만 들어봐. 어차피 너희도 엔케팔린을 챙기러 온 거지. 여기서 한층만 더 내려가면 손쉽게 엔케팔린을 얻을 수 있어. 거기는 너희에게 양보할게. 서로 챙길 것만 챙기고 고.
알아본 것 같네.
The moment the soldier's eyes landed on Greg's face, their thin veil of kindness was torn down.
이 배신자 녀석.
Are not these things you're seeing are not. I'm not talking about this. There was like some sort of storyline of Limbus Company I remember seeing from a video, and apparently in the storyline there was like these people that are on a train, and that train ride was supposed to be 10 seconds, but instead it lasted like 100 years or whatever the fuck. But it was actually 10 seconds in real time. But it felt like an eternity for the people that were actually in the train.
아, 너는 전방에 소속돼 있었나 보네. 어때? 그래도 포스터보다는 실물이 낫지?
Oh, so that's it. That's not even in Limbus Company. That's in Library of Runa. I thought that was in Limbus Company.
집어쳐. 내가 너 따위에게 경례를 했었다는 게 역겨우니까.
이런 씨. 실물이 되고 한 것도 아닌데 너무 그러지 말지 그래.
너는 그 가짜는 특혜로 시술 부작용 없이 평범한 사람 행세하며 살아갔겠지만 우린 아니었어. 이 기만자 새끼야. 우린 전쟁에서 패배하자마자 버려졌다고.
버려진 건 나도 마찬가지였어. 모든 군인들이 똑같지 않나?
You to fight some foes against W train, anomalies as well.
그 중에서도 너희들은 버려진 벌레처럼 살아가길 선택했나 보지?
어이, 적을 도발해서 좋을 건 없지 않은가?
By the way, I am not playing Lobotomy Corporation because I've heard that that game is difficult, especially for the end game.
당신도 군 출신이라면 알잖아. 앞에 서 있는 것들과 싸우게 될지 아닐지 정도는.
순순히 보내줄 생각이었는데.
저 배신자 새끼째로 잘라 죽여주지.
어이없는 새끼들이네. 우리가 엔케팔린을 가져오면 그대로 뒤통수 갈겼을 것들이.
그랬던 거였어요?
밑바닥에 떨어질 대로 떨어진 놈들한테 의리란 게 남아있을 것 같냐? 가진 놈들도 뒤통수를 쳐 때리는 판인데 그럼 말랑한 걸 기대하냐 넌?
Finally, some combat. If you ask me, the difficulty level arena is at the top. Second comes Watery, then Limbus Company. Dungeon structure. I guess I can skip this since you already explained it. Oh, is this like a roguelike? This looks like a roguelike. I guess I'll just go here. Level 4. Level 4. Level 4. What's the story? Episode. Okay. Enter, I guess. Bring you. Who to bring? You're level 8. I'll bring you in. You two are also level 8. So I guess I'll bring y'all in. Actually, I want to bring in the priest because he has 3 zeros.
빨리 끝내고 밥 먹으러 가자고.
You don't have to beat all of them. Just focus on moving. Okay. I didn't know you could fight them all. Beat all of the levels.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 다행히 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
그쪽도 죄인인가?
Also, when you see a question mark icon, try to finish it. That grants you buff. Okay. So I'm guessing the priest is the guy with the glasses and the book in his hand. I'm guessing that's the priest. Greg lights his cigarette and takes a drag, followed by smoke streaming out from his mouth. Priest is not that good character for the starters. Point of priest is getting his HP low, then using third skill.
다른 보안업체에 취직을 해도 이것보다는 나았을 텐데요.
평생을 군인으로 살았던 자들이다. 다른 직업으로 새 출발하기엔 적응하고 바뀌어야 할 것들이 너무 많았겠지.
그리고 몰락한 날개 출신이라는 건 엄청난
But
꼬리표야.
you didn't upgrade him
누가
to tier
받아주면
3,
구두발이라도
so he
핥아줘야지.
doesn't have his strong skill, which is you end up struggling to control him.
미안하다.
I
내가
don't think
생각이
we have
짧았네.
enough materials to upgrade him either.
아니에요. 쥐상아
So
상황은
I
비슷했겠죠.
well, I can't remove him if I can't remove him now
부러진다는 건
because
그만큼
the
혼란스러운
game
사건이-
just told me that whatever team I pick, I can't change or whatever for dungeons. Okay, so wait, can I just go here? Oh, I can't. Select 5 centers to participate in this encounter. Okay, never mind. So we'll remove you, put you in. Let's get rid of you and put you in.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
You can pick anything else other than priest, you know. You got 12 members. Yes, I know. Entities known as abnormalities may be found in dungeons. A different kind of approach is needed to encounters against abnormalities. Battles that employ this different approach are called focus encounters. Let's explore those mechanics. Okay. Each part has their own set of skills. It requires some select a skill from leftmost. What did that do? Oh, please press the key on the left if you would like to zoom out here. Once you have connected every available skill to the enemy's skill slot, this way you stuff easier if you got it DC. I don't. I was going to get it, but I'm still busy with stuff for my channel, so I'll probably get it once I'm done with that. Once you have connected variable skills, enter the combat phase. Activate only then. Okay. Now chain every set of skills. So that's that. I'm just gonna do whatever. Okay, that seems good. I mean, Discord. Yes, I know what you meant!
그래, 들어가자.
Don't like that. I don't like that. I have to manually move everything. Also, I have no idea what I did.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어. 베어내기 충분합니다.
Okay, turn 2. Okay, you're staggered, so I did something. Okay, let's change targets here.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 완전한 정말.
I have no idea what's happening. Okay, do that. Do that. Okay.
그래, 들어가자.
In focus fight, you gotta do it manually. If it is safer to play like that, but it takes a bit long. Yeah, I can see that. There we go.
예술이 뭔지 보여줘.
You see dominating at the top while matching attack. That is all you need to know. Okay. Speed determines the order of actions taken in focus encounters. The speed assigned to each unit for this turn can be viewed here. Speed is allied units can be viewed here. As you have just seen, focus encounters are conducted by chaining your unit's skills directly to enemy skill slots. Now let's learn how to handle situations where several enemies are focusing on a single allied unit. Allies with faster speeds can force enemies to slower speeds to direct their attacks and clash with them. Okay. Select a faster center to chain a skill against the enemy. As demonstrated here, allies faster speed. An ally speed. If an ally speed. Okay. Another thing to note regarding targeting and redirecting an allied unit targeted by an enemy skill can still clash against that skill regardless of their own speed. When targeted by an enemy skill, dang. Let's slow with the enemies attack, so perform an unopposed attack. Okay.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Oh, I can finally do damage now. Yay. At least you got this kind of tutorial in Limbus. We got everything dumped to us in something like in 30 seconds.
어때? 죽을 것 같지?
What happens if I just do damage?
그래, 들어가자.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
Okay, that doesn't seem good.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
셔츠는 낙엽하오.
침착한 결과입니다. 물러서지 않겠습니다.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
I won. Yeah, why do all that when I can just do damage?
이런 것들은
모른다고?
Hopkins? Where? That sounds familiar for some reason.
아니 그게
우리가 굳이 추락한 날개에 깃털을 준 이유가 뭔지 알지 않나?
엘사의 지부의 의뢰를 조금이나마 안전하게 해결하려고.
Do win rate.
잘하네.
I don't know. Damage seems pretty good. Win rate is better than damage.
길었네.
If you
그리고 저
fine, I'll
환상체
do it
이제
if y'all say it's better.
걸 어떻게 조져야 할지 알려주는 거.
Damage is absolute gamble. Dude.
근데 처음 본다는 말이나 하면 우린 어떻게 해야 되는 거냐? 어?
If it's gambling, well then maybe I'm more enticed to keep using it.
유리 씨가 처음 본 게 확실하다면 이 개체는 환상체에서부터 비롯된 또 무언가.
그 코퍼레이션이 모든 환상체를 관리하고 있지는 않았을 수도 있어. 유리양이 공부를 소홀히 하지 않았다면 스스로를 탓할 필요도 없을 것이오.
If y'all keep, why do y'all keep making me want to use win rate if it becomes like useless in Kanto 4? Bro, it doesn't work like that.
뭘 간질거리게 입씨름을 하고 있어. 가서 두들겨 패면 되잖아.
Focus fights damage is terrible.
시킨다면 할 뿐이다.
Well, then I just use damage in non-focus fights. Simple as that. So this is... I forgot what this was actually. I guess it doesn't really matter anyway.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
It still goes further. Just use it. But if it's supposed to be bad in Kanto 4, why use it in the first place?
그래, 데려가자.
침묵. 그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
폭의 거울은 깨졌어.
For long term in focus fight, if you do damage, the allies will focus on a single foe that is on which ends up wasting a time.
침착한 결과입니다.
Yeah, I just don't use damage during focus fights. It's easy as that.
역시 붉은 시선님의 수하들답게 능력도 만만치가 않군요.
수아라고?
아이고, 우리 호킨스가 말 실수를 해서 제가 대신 사과할게요. 그런데 왜 이렇게 꾸물럭대는 거야, 호킨스? 치질 다시 도졌어?
That is.
무슨 말을 하는 거야? 내가 언제?
Oh shit. I think I skipped over main character dialogue. Info team passage, employee lounge. Well, obviously green means good. I think I can. Yeah, that's the only thing I can go to. Checkpoints. You can find the checkpoints as you explore the dungeon. Your sinners will fully heal their HP and reset their SP upon reaching 1. When all of your sinners die, you'll be brought back to that checkpoint. Do note that progress made beyond said checkpoint will be reset as well. Okay. Well, it's nothing I can really do here.
뭐 이쯤이면
Checkpoints
적당하겠네요.
resets your sanity, revives everyone. Yeah, I got that. As I opened the door, Faust suddenly stood before me.
단테, 눈을 감고 어둠 속에 숨어 있는 별을 찾아보세요. 너무 찬란하지도 않고 은은하게 드러나고 있는 진.
The star. This one won't hurt, right?
별을 찾는 것만이라면 아프지는 않죠.
Something about the way Faust put that bothered me, but I decided to trust her and block my sight.
다시 눈을 뜨면 까마득했던 별은 당신과 눈을 맞추고 있을 거예요.
That's beautiful. That light. it is only visible to me.
아니요. 당신을 통해서 이젠 모두가 던전이 아니지만 모두가 별을 통해 당신을 통한 혜택을 받을 수 있게 되었죠.
그럼 얼른 시계 돌려주세요. 어깨뼈 쪽이 아까부터 탈구된 것 같거든요.
돌린다고요? 아, 그 시계 정말
돌아가기만 하겠어? 엄청 신기한 능력을 가지고 있다고. 유리 씨도 한번 구경해봐.
Losing your sanity is hard. Okay. Will no one recognize the pain I endure? By the way, is Dante's head on fire? So I'm guessing this is a boss room. So we're going up against this and this. I honestly forgot where I see. Okay. Forgot where I can see. What, like. Because if we're going up against these two things, Wrath and Pride, how do I know who to bring with me? I'm not sure who does do these. I'm not sure which one does which. Oh, okay. It shows up here when I hover. So apparently, this one does this, and oh no, it's not this one. Oh, maybe it's a different identity. These two do Wrath, from what it seems like. That's really hard to explain, dude. Well, I guess we're just gonna wing it.
손쉽죠.
If I die, I die.
아, 상쾌한 기분.
Okay, look. On the green, it says ×3. I'm dying here.
그 시계 진짜 신기하네요. 정말 듣도 보도 못한 기술이에요.
이 정도면 특이점 수준인데 대체 어떤 날개가 뒤에?
Hopkins greedily stared at my head. The 3 means you need the amount of green to trigger support passive on IT. I really tried to ignore it, but looking at his stuffed pockets again.
단테, 왜 네 머리를 붙잡고 있는 거야?
It's nothing.
파우스티안, 관리자께서 가진 시계는 저들의 목숨을 돌려줄 수는 없어?
The one on the left is the amount you got skill gain.
시계는 수감자들에게만 동작해요.
아, 차라리 그게 낫네. 배에 구멍이 숭 났는데 못 죽고 되살아나지면 그게 더 끔찍하잖아? 아니다. 배가 뚫린 거면 운이 좋은 거지. 몇 초 안에 죽으니까.
Huh? Wait. A hard tentacle erupts from the wall and penetrates Aya's abdomen in an instant.
전원, 전투 준비.
내가 말했지. 난 항상 운이.
이미 절명했어.
자, 아니,
Well,
이럴 때일수록
can't we just like turn back the clock to revive her? Or does that only work with the
일반적인
sinners?
공격의 형태를 취하고 있지 않네요. 환상체일 가능성이 높습니다.
The one on the left.
관리자님,
I already read that.
명령을 부탁드립니다.
I felt pity for Yuri. She looked at Aya's corpse and then back to us with tears. Nevertheless, Yuri, Hopkins, and Aya. Those three I can't revive. Okay, so my question was just answered. We have to fight now if we don't want any more casualties.
현명한 판단이십니다.
Both you and the game answered my question.
저 째까기는 소리가 해석이 되는 건가?
Otis gave Hopkins a fiery glare, but soon reminded herself of her properties and something into a shout.
관리자님의 명령이다. 졸개들아! 포위 진영을 구축한다. 목표는 전방의 거수자.
네.
그런데 저걸 자라고 칭할 수 있는지가 의문이구만.
Slowly encroaching vines, followed by the shadow of a figure that looks to be several times taller than a human. It was approaching, begetting fright unlike any foe we've faced up until now. Dante, the character we're using, cannot fight for some various reasons, but yeah, he can talk and support us mentally. So wait, are you telling me that the different announcers do things? At one point he gains weird powers to boost sinners in fights. Okay, so it sounds like the different announcers can do different things. What the hell is that? Ebony Queen's Apple. You have encountered a new abnormality. Please view its abnormality guide. The abnormality guide lists information about the abnormality. The guide is something filled up as you battle the abnormality. Raise the observation level by repeatedly encountering and battling the abnormality. Higher observation levels slightly increase the damage you deal against abnormality. You may encounter abnormalities with multiple parts in the dungeon you explore. In such cases, each part may have different resistance passives and skills. The abnormality weak point is its fruit part. Target the fruit. Okay. So what? Let's do that. Where is my enemy? No, not for those people. The back, Dante is the one who does something if you want I'm just gonna go with this and see what happens.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Nothing seemed to be yellow, so. You destroyed a part of the abnormality. Let us consult the abnormality guide to see if anything has been updated. You destroyed the fruit part. Yeah. Physical resistant values for destroyed parts become fatal. Increased. Please note that parts marked as serviceable cannot be attacked again once destroyed unless they regenerate. Progressing through the encounter will unlock the enemy's passive information, reading the details and clues. Continue suppressing the abnormality. Okay. When the food is destroyed. Okay, I can't even look at it, so. Target.
그래, 들어가자.
Okay, that didn't do anything. During focus encounters, you, the manager, may occasionally be tasked with making key decisions in choice events. The tide of battle may drastically shift depending on your choices, so choose wisely. These choice events function like skill checks. They have a required sin affinity and a threshold to pass. Each choice event presents an affinity event to select a sinner with a matching skill affinity to increase your chances of success, passing, or failing. The check will determine the outcome. You need to learn about speed. A heart torn into thousands of pieces must be kept from all eyes, thus it burrowed into the ground and tangled itself. To cut it short, if speed of an enemy is 3 and also yours, then you can't interfere with that unless it's targeting the character you're looking. Your speed has to be higher than theirs. Yet someone has pulled up these thorny roots, as there is no wound that can remain unearthed. The sinners gave each other looks, being coiled in piercing, sharp gain, and sharp pain was something to avoid even in one's dreams. Wrath advantage. The dry earth must be unturned. Which sinner was up to the task? High, very high. There. Threshold 4, outcome 14. Check passed. Oh shit, I skipped that one. In their hands were the doubts of others. Sinners realized that while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their hearts. Oh shit. Cliff walked his shaky steps with bare hands. They dug up the roots in their hands were the doubts of others, the sinners realized. That while the injury may heal, distrust might take deep root in their heart. The effects of entangling roots expired.
이거 봐. 과정은 어쨌든 결과는 좋잖아.
Okay, I'm not sure what that did. I don't even see their speed. Unless this is their speed. So this could be their speed then. Attack of that. I don't know whose skills which is which. So yeah. Okay, it shows. Which one? Okay. Attack up that one. Okay, you have 3, so you can attack. This. You have speed of 3, so you can attack this. Sure. There we go. Then you have 2. So I can only attack this.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
In boss fights, this kind of event appears. Pick the sinner with higher sanity and chance success. Well, how do we see the chance of success? Attack power is low. Success broken. 5. You can definitely attack. Okay. It says negative 50%. I don't want it. Okay. This seems pretty good though. Outside of that. Okay. 4. I guess it doesn't really matter. It says high, it's very high, that is the chance of success, okay. I don't really see it. So you can only really attack these. We'll go with that. You have 1. That's not really good. Just attack that.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Wait. Oh yeah, I just. Oh, I think I killed it. Oh, never mind, I didn't. Okay, let's let this decide.
누구도 볼 수 없게.
Bro, just do win rate. I guess explaining stuff on stream chat is tough. I don't really think it's your fault. I am quite a dumbass. I didn't even see the chance of success anywhere on my screen, so.
환상체는 함부로 제압하기 힘들 정도로 강력하다고 들었는데요.
클리포트 억제력 때문이에요.
뭐? 커피 포트?
환상체들을 약화시키는 힘이에요. 격리 황금가지를 회수할수록 그 억제력도 점점 약해져 가겠죠. 지금은 이 정도로 끝났지만
나중엔 100번을 죽었다 깨어나도 힘들 수 있다는 말이네요.
Where did its corpse go anyway? I'm pretty sure that attack did it in.
분명 숨통은 끊어졌습니다. 관리자님의 탁월한 지휘 덕택이죠.
Favored and dominating is all you need to see if it says neutral. If it's 50% chance of winning, if it says struggle or hopeless, try to dodge or block attack by using defensive ability. I know how to do that. It couldn't have disappeared into the sky.
역시 관리자님입니다. 그럴 가능성도 배제할 순 없죠.
아이 너희 눈엔 이 단단해 보이는 지하천장이 안 보이냐?
이쪽을 보세요.
Listless Yuri pointed at something. The shock of losing I must have shaken her badly, but seeing her hold her own and keep her head up, I felt I should let her be and follow along with her for a while. Is that an egg?
환상체의 핵이군요. 적절하게 제압했을 경우 이러한 아래 모양으로 환원되죠.
그리고 부화할 거예요. 이 공간에서 일정 시간이 지난다면요.
뭐? 그런 개 같은 일이.
이것들이 죽지 않는다는 소리인가요?
환상체는 죽지 않아요. 그래서 엘사의 생산 에너지량이 어마어마했던 거기도 하고요.
이 상태의 핵을 격리실에 가져다 놓는 게 제가 하는 일이었는데.
알이 다시 깨어나기 전까지 저희가 해야 할 일은 뭐죠?
림버스 컴퍼니에는 이런 환상체들을 담당하는 부서가 별도로 있어요. 그들이 회수해 갈 겁니다.
Okay, I just need this to be answered. Is Limbus Company like one of the big corporations? You know how there's an W Corp or like a B Corp. Is Limbus Company one of those corporations? I've always been confused about that.
애프터 팀이요? 안내받을 때 들었던 기억이 나네요.
그럼 시간 끌지 말고 빨리 부르지 그래.
연락은 메피스토 팰리스에서 가능합니다.
그건 그렇겠지.
너무 걱정할 필요는 없습니다. 황금가지만 찾는다면 싫어도 돌아갈 테니까요.
Okay, another fight. Never mind. We went down a floor.
이곳을 다시 오게 될 줄 몰랐어요.
대체적으로 로보토미 지부들은 여러 개의 층으로 구성이 되어 있어요. 그리고 각자 층마다 주인이 되는 환상체들이 존재할 거예요.
어? 아까 그런 게 또 나온다고?
Limbus is just like association. Just like Association A. Small organization made up of 30 people, I think. I see.
그런 그 전투 정보? 아니 그걸 대체 어떻게 알고 있는 거야?
파우스트는 모든 걸 알고 있어요.
안내에서는 비포팀이 사전 정찰을 한다고 하더라고요.
그냥 네가 관계자라서 하는 것뿐이잖아.
틀린 말을 하진 않았잖아요.
어쨌든 주요 적군이 매 층에 하나씩은 존재한다는 거군. 등 뒤에 적을 두고서 전진하는 멍청한 일은 할 수 없으니 결국 그 층의 환상체를 정리해야만 하겠군.
파우스트가 할 말을 앗아가 버렸네요.
말하지 않더라도 의도를 전달할 수 있다면 그보다 이상적인 것은 없지 않겠소.
단테, 별을 볼 때예요.
It's not a corp. We're literally a small tribe in a small fry in the city. I see. I'm your manager, not a scapegoat. You know. Combat. I completely forgot about the whole coin thing. Progress saved. That's a good sign. Okay, so I can pick my teams. Well, clearly I just bring in the highest level character. Never mind, I can't use anything. Okay, so this is where I am. Okay, so enter, yes. Yeah, I'm happy with this.
그럴듯한 예술이라면 더 좋을 텐데 말이야.
I'm just keeping the team I got. What the hell is that? Another veteran appeared in the dark, carrying a depressed aura. His sparkling old badge seemed to signify a high rank once held.
그레고르 과장,
Manager Greg?
당신 얼굴은 알 것도 같아.
자네 부장이었다.
Oh, this guy had a voice.
혼자 도망친 것도 모자라. 이젠 옛 전우이자 내 부하 녀석들까지 죽였군.
이봐, 전쟁은 10년 전에 끝났어. 아직도 병정놀이에서 벗어나지 못했나?
끝나? 아무것도 안 끝났다. 아무것도. 그 주의사에서 도망치면서 네 전쟁은 끝났을지도 모르겠지만
Deserted G-Corp.
우리는 아직도 전쟁의 한복판에 계속 서 있다.
아, 이런 동질감은 갖고 싶진 않았지만 나라고 크게 다르지도 않아.
그렇다면 이해해야지, 과장. 전쟁터에서 배신자에게 내려지는 결론은 항상
그럴듯하게 말하지만 복수를 위한 즉결체는 사칙 위반이야. 부장 양반.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
G-Corp is a mutant bug army people. Oh! That's cool. Guess y'all were right about the win rate. Almost every enemy was staggered. And then one shot after. Not gonna lie, the stagger sound effect kind of sounds like the one. Kind of sounds like something I heard in Ultra Kill. I'm not sure. The sound effect sounds similar to something I've heard in Ultra Kill. I just don't know where in Ultra Kill I've heard it. I want to say a parry, but the parry's way different. Perhaps the time this ex-soldier spent off the battlefield was long enough to rust his prowess. The head manager, who must have defeated countless enemies in his glory days, was now nearing his own end.
한때는 널 존경하는 자들도 있었지. 그레고르.
존경해달라고 부탁한 적은 없었어.
더 이상은 전진하지 마라. 그곳은
미안하지만 그러기는 힘들 것 같아. 성실하게 일하지 않으면 잘리거든.
돈에 명예까지 팔아버린 거냐?
애저녁에 훈장이랑 같이 팔았지. 집주인이 월세를 독촉해서 말이야.
A bitter smell appeared on the head manager's face.
너도 우리와 다를 것 없군. 결국 우리는
human attention gets the job done.
역겨운 벌레.
He took a few more shallow breaths, then ceased to move.
아이,
이번만이다.
Greg put the borrowed cigarette next to the one he already held in his mouth, then lit it and tossed it on the chest of the deceased commander.
미안. 저거한테 내 담배를 나눠서 물려주기는 싫었거든.
Gave a snort, and the smoke from Greg's cigarette lingered with the prevailing silence in the air for a short while. Okay, we got yellow and purple. Okay, so does it really matter?
칼을 부딪힐 시간입니다.
이곳부터는 폐장병들이 머물렀던 흔적조차 보이지 않네요.
더 이상 전진은 하지 말라고도 경고하던데.
As we proceeded, we discovered bodies that seemed to have been there for quite some
이건
time.
로리 아니 엘사 직원들의 시체예요.
둔기로 맞은 흔적이요. 천원이 그러하구려.
관리 기록서. 이건 환상체 관리법을 적어두는 문서예요. 보통 관리 업무를 지정받으면 지겨울 정도로 암기일에서 들어가니까 이런 건 필요 없는데.
추측컨대 환상체가 탈출했고 아무도 관리법을 알지 못했던 게 아닐까 하오만.
By the way,
격리실로 운반하지 않은 날들이었다면 그럴 수도 있겠네요.
does the game actually let you bring one sinner to a fight? Because I saw this video of someone fighting gas harpoon with just one sinner. There are way too many corpses here.
대체 어떤 환상체길래 이렇게 많은 수의 직원들이?
Yeah, I saw a video where someone used this only this sinner to take down the gas harpoon.
잠깐, 이게 무슨 냄새죠?
Yeah, why you can?
이번에 사무실에서 비싼 장비를 하나 장만했죠.
얜 또 뭐라는 거냐?
Yep, but you need experience to manage the fight,
특정 층부터는 독성 검출이 높아진다고
or you
그런
lose
소문을 들은
immediately.
적이 있었거든요.
나 아까부터 귀에서 피가 흐르는데 이거 괜찮은 거야?
고난 없이 어찌 전투를
지속 노출되면 신체에서 지속적으로 출혈을 일으킨다거든요.
정작 그렇게 말하는 본인은 너무 멀쩡한데?
이거 예전에 보급되었던 환상체 제압용 독성 가스탄이에요. 시체들 사이에서 폭발이라도 했나봐요.
확실히 이 부분부터는 도끼가 꽤 진해지는군요.
Hopkins had to put a gas mask. Had to put on a gas mask before we
뭐야?
noticed.
우린 저런 거 없어?
제공되는 보급품은 따로 없었습니다.
이 새끼, 넌 일찌감치 알고 있었냐? 버라지.
Cliff stopped mid sentence and fell onto
흥분하면
one knee.
한류가 더 빨라집니다. 독이 금방 퍼진다는 거죠. 자리에서 되도록 날뛰지 말고 최대한 천천히 호흡하세요.
홉킨스 씨, 왜 미리 말을 해주시지 않으셨어요?
나야말로 물어보자 유리. 별 기대도 안 하고 들여놓은 짐짝 같은 사람한테 가뜩이나 비싼 물건을 축낼 만한 사실을 왜 알려야 하지? 냉정하게 말하면 우리 사무실에 네가 발을 들인 것도 놀라운 거야. 아야는 널 귀엽게 봐서 챙겨주려고 했을지는 몰라도 지금은 죽었는데 무슨 상관이야?
비겁한 새끼. 그러고 살고 싶냐?
해결사에게 비겁이라니 되도 없는 말을 하네. 붉은 시선님이 데리고 다니는 이들이길래 누군지나 보려고 했더니 제대로 된 도구나 정보도 없이 여길 기어들어오는 미친놈들이었을 줄이야.
저딴 새끼를 그냥
Feeling the something towards him, Hopkins backed away and scurried to the exit.
그래도 덕분에 엔케팔리는 쏠쏠하게 얻어갈 수 있었어. 창피할 테니까 질식사 말고 행방불명이라고 보고해줄게. 그럼
Yuri slumped to the floor, watching blood pour from her nose and hands. And she's not the only one. Rhoda, Cliff, and the other sinners are suffering from blood loss too. Greg?
유품이나 챙겨주려고 들고 왔던 건데. 아야 씨가 넌 챙겨주려고 했었다면서. 그럼 네 거지. 도구도 없이 기어들어온 미친 놈들은 다 살아남을 구멍이 있으니까 걱정 말고.
알고 밤낮 없이 굳은 일을 도맡아봤자 아무 연고도 없이 사무실에 인정받는 게 쉬운 일이 아니란 거지만 지부가 폐쇄될 때까지 남은 시간은 고작 3분이었고
부지 메모를 시작합니다.
제 눈앞에서 눈이 다쳐가고 있었어.
에너지 전송 85% 완료.
유리! 날 두고 가지 마! 유리! 그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요? 살아남은 게 죄인가요? 동료들이랑 같이 파묻히기라도 했어야 해요? 환생체들이 도시로 빠져나오면 안 된다는 이유로 회사가 통째로 폐쇄되고 있는데
죄지. 이곳에선
그 말은 좀 아프네요.
Standing, I snapped back to reality and checked on the sinners. Half of them are already passed away. Had already passed away on the floor, and what's her name had drooped just after, or had dropped just after she said her last words. A sin.
그러면 뭐 어떠냐? 계속 뻔뻔하게 살아남아야지. 일일이 죄책감 부여하다간.
With Greg drawing his last breath, Yuri and I became the only surviving members standing in the area. Don't worry too much about us. I can take them back there and revive them. I knew mechanical ticking was all Yuri could hear, but I did my best to communicate my message to her nonetheless. Yuri ended the conversation with not a word after. After a long period of awkward gloom, the toxic gas finally disappeared.
이제 괜찮은 것 같네요. 도울게요. 가서 빨리 살리고 오죠.
Saying that, Yuri took the gas mask off and calmly carried the sinners on her shoulders one by one. Unsure what to say for her, I remained quiet. I thought they were dead. How are they alive? Oh well. Favored. And literally nothing else.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
Favored, it said. Dude, you got a fan or something? I hear a vacuum noise at the back. Oh yeah, I have a fan on. So what?
물러서지 않겠습니다.
완전한 침묵.
Sorry it's super loud, but I gotta keep my room very cold as much as possible. I do not do well in the heat.
깨졌어. 폭들을 제거하겠어.
완전한 침묵.
Canteen. Oh my god, this dungeon.
아니에요. 아마 제 짐작이 맞다면.
전방을 주시하십시오, 관리자님. 아까랑 똑같은 놈이 하나 더 있습니다.
A humanoid being wearing the head of a statue was sitting against the wall.
안녕. 너희도
Hi, are you here to draw your lot?
사원증을 다 모아서 주면 당첨자를 고르는 거야.
I don't remember. I don't know what abnormality does this to people. I know there's abnormalities that affect, like, turn people into servants or whatever. Its hands was barely grasping onto the strap of an employee ID card. Alex was the name written on it.
알렉스.
제정신이 아닌데. 당첨자 타령은 뭐야?
어떤 환상체들은 관리법에 정기적으로 희생물을 정해 바치라고 쓰여져 있었죠.
그쪽으로 가면 안 돼. 그것들이
그리고 결국
네가 뽑을 차례야.
Offering.
인신 공양을 하지 않으면 어떻게 되는데요?
그건 몰라요. 관리법
탈출해서 닥치는 대로 사람을 죽이고 다녔던 건가요?
그 환상체라는 놈 되게 졸렬한가 보네. 만나면
그게 무슨 말이에요?
단체로 눈이 삐기라도 했냐? 그건 사람이 낸 상처였어. 서로 한 대라도 더 때리려고 기를 썼더만. 저 등신들은 지들끼리 치고받다가 뒤진 거야.
왜 그런 건데요?
뻔하지. 지부가 무너지고 한동안은 어떻게든 살아남을 거라 생각했을 거야. 꾸준히 사람을 바치기만 한다면 언젠간 구조가 될 수도 있으니까. 제비 뽑기로 몇 달은 버텼겠지. 일단 한 놈만 죽으면 잠깐은 버틸 수 있으니까. 근데 그걸 희생자가 고지곳대로 받아들이겠냐? 내가 죽을 바엔 눈앞에 있는 놈 머리통을 터뜨리겠어. 그럼 적어도 지금 내가 바쳐지는 일은 없을 테니까. 뭐 그렇게 흘러갔겠지.
그러다 마지막으로 살아남아서 그들과 같은 석상을 뒤집어 쓰고 있으면 인신 공양을 피할 수 있을 거라고 생각했군요.
그럴 리가 없어요. 알렉스는 자기가 살려고 남을 죽이는 직원이 절대...
그걸 네가 어떻게 알아? 저놈이 진짜 알렉스인지 확실하지도 않잖아.
한 가지 조언을 해줄까? 그들이 직접 데리러 오기 전에 직접 걸어가는 편이 훨씬 편할 거야.
이만 떠나지. 이자는 곧 숨을 거둘 거다.
While everyone else moved along, Yuri remained in place and continued to stare down the statue-clad individual.
네 잘못이 아니었어. 알고 있지?
알투고가 유리해.
Time to go. Another choice. They're reimagining through corpses, looking for something. Relentless demands for an offering and ring in the ears. They look like they might jump us at any second. Why was that so hard to say? You see a dying person nearby gasping for air. Should you offer this person up, or what should I do? Offer a sinner? Don't offer the person. Begin a combat encounter. Win to gain a stronger ego gift. Ooh, that sounds good. Offer the person. All allies lose SP, gain an ego gift. Seems like the best outcome is this, though. Besides, I've been winning almost all of my fights anyway. Should I go with this? If you're lazy, offer person lose some sanity and gain it. I moved. Combat encounter. Win the next battle to gain ego gift. Bloodied mask of a DeVito. Or you can pick little to do a little bit of play to get a better gift. I'm just doing it so I don't lose sanity. That seemed pretty important. This seems fine.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know he talks. I just noticed Dante speaks up here.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
폭들을 제거하겠소. 폭들을 제거하겠소. 폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
All allies gain 50% offense level and plus 5 offense level and plus 5 defense level. That seems pretty good. Is there like a way I can equip that, or cafeteria? How do we use this new ego thing? It's passive. Oh. So I can't look at it? How do I don't know how to look at passive. Also, 5 plus 5 is amazing. Cool. I'm just gonna save team, I guess.
목표인가요? 손쉽죠.
That Doomsday calendar. I feel like I've seen you before. I feel like I've seen this one before.
그래, 하러 가자.
I feel like I've seen Doomsday before.
폭의 거울은
You're
깨졌어.
already using it. It doesn't matter. That's good to know. I was worried I accidentally
하러 가자.
went on the battle without it. What? The abnormality looks upset. It seems to want something, but what should it we give? Right arm. Try to kill one of the goons right now in the first turn.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Well, I can't really control where my characters fight, I don't think. Okay, here we go. There are many ways to calm one down, but this abnormality seems to like gifts. The most, a fresh batch of blood might be able to appease it. Offer a clay doll, offer a sinner. Clearly I'm gonna offer. Oh, I don't have a clay doll. Okay, offer a sinner. It's not letting me. Okay. It looks like one of the sinners will have to do a clay doll's job. How do we get a clay doll? Who would appease the abnormality? Special 3. Let's go. This guy. Predicted odds very high. I guess proceed. Check pass. It appears that Yi Sang's blood was fresh enough to satisfy, to sedate it. Enough to sedate it. The abnormality calmed down for a moment. 20 HP. Ooh. Oh, that's not so bad. Look. All of Doomsday Calendar's parts gain 3 attack power down. Whereas you'd be forced to offer a sinner lows HP. Like I told you, you'll have to focus on a single goon. You would get to choose a clay doll option.
6회를 맞이했어.
Well, I can't really focus an enemy.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
젖은 낙엽하오.
Okay, I'm just gonna try something. If I do this,
물러서지 않겠습니다.
완전한 침묵.
Is that targeting a goon? I'm not sure if that worked. The heat of the abnormality is wearing everyone down. We'll have to make an offering to calm its wrath.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
I guess that's focusing on like, one of the dolls down. I killed 2 of them. I think that's good. To weaken the flame, you need cool water. Since we weren't carrying any buckets of water, we should offer up someone cool instead. Offer a clay doll. Living clay doll as a tribute. What uses 100 HP? You can read the passive of the boss by clicking on it. Frenzy of Doomsday Calendar expired. Okay, I guess we're just gonna bully the hell out of these guys.
폭들을 제거하겠소.
So you can understand how this fight works. Well, it just seems like I can just keep offering up clay dolls. I think I can just do win rate here, since most of them are already dead. You sense a dangerous glow. Am I cooked? All into boss. Okay. I'll cancel. Okay, hold on. Gotta figure out. That's weak. That's good. Doing random stuff and see if it works.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
But it has 50 HP. You can beat it right now.
타겟 제거.
2층에는 유독 구더기들이 많이 보이네.
These bugs aren't so bad after the last floor's abnormality. Don't want anything like that ever again.
그거 그렉이 들으면 기뻐하겠다. 안 그래 벌레 친구?
But Greg wasn't paying attention to Rhoda.
아들 아까부터 무슨 소리 안 들려?
소리라면 계속 들렸잖아요. 로자 씨, 이 상황에서
그런 건 모르는 척하는 거야. 응?
아니, 그거 말고.
For the first time, the expedition, Greg walked ahead of the group and opened the door next to him, as if by some compulsion.
거긴 환상체 격리실.
그렇지. 그때
No, the door was already open. Greg gazed into the shower of golden light pouring from the room.
우리
Greg.
시간 여행이라도 한 걸까요?
Cries and screams twist and ring out at a distance, and in that sky, gunfire and artillery create
딱 보면
something.
모르는가? 이곳은 전장, 한복판.
이건 꿈? 악몽?
그러니까 왜 전장 한복판에 있냔 말이야? 함정이라도 빠진 거 아니야?
아니요. 길을 잘 찾은 것 같군요. 멀지 않은 곳에 우리가 찾던 기술의 정수가 있습니다.
황금가지요?
네. 다들 이곳이 언제인지 알아보시겠나요?
눈이라는 게 있다면 한눈에 알아보겠지.
I actually don't. I confessed.
관리자님은 모르는 게 당연합니다. 관리자님께서는 눈이 없으시니.
그걸 변명이라고 하나요?
Otis cleared her throat as if to mask her embarrassment, then turned her narrow gaze to the battlefield.
소속을 과시하는 듯한 형형색색 촌스러운 깃발들이 나부끼는 걸로 봐선 연기 전쟁이 발발한 지 최소 70일 후입니다, 관리자님.
Suddenly there was a strong tug at Cliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피해! 저 폭탄에 노출되면 급격하게 노화가 진행된다고! 엽초소 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는 걷지도 못한다니까!
대체 이 자식은 누군데 아는 척을?
그레고로 과장님, 고생 많으십니다.
The bandaged man snapped to attention and saluted Greg as soon as he saw him.
저를 모르시겠죠? 생체관리팀 토마입니다. 선발 대열에 계신 줄 알았는데 후방에 있었을 줄은 몰랐네요. 합류를 해야 하는 거면 제가 도와드릴까요? 전 다리 특화형이어서 점프에는 자신이...
말만 들어도 징그러워.
Toma looked at Rhoda with suspicion.
당신 방금 무슨 말을...
도마 대리 사원인가?
네! 2등 사원입니다.
이쪽은 아직 시술된 지 얼마 안 된 직원이라 정신착란 부작용이 해결되지 않았어. 내가 잘 타이르지.
그렇군요. 아무리 그래도 전시에 준비도 안 된 직원을...
미안하네. 내가 급히 데려갈 일이 있어서.
Greg particularly yanked himself out of the conversation and hurriedly walked to Foss.
어떻게 된 거지, 파우스트 씨? 이건 내 기억이잖아.
정확히는 자아 심도예요. 당신의 마음속에 나 있는 하나의 길. 우리가 그레고르 씨의 마음 안에 들어오게 되었다는 뜻이죠.
Dude, this dungeon is long as hell, dude. So this leads to a dead end. This and these two go here.
목표인가요?
I'm just gonna keep the same team I have. I don't really see the point in changing it up.
토할 것 같아요. 눈앞의 것들이 모조리 일렁이고 있어서.
심압이 높아지고 있는 것 같군요. 하지만 무슨
불안한 악몽을 꾸었던 적이 있었던 것 같다. 덕은 아직도 이 꿈, 이 공간에 존재하는 세계라고는 단 2개다. 벽을 온통 뒤덮은 청색. 그리고 난 이곳을 나가는 방법에 대해 알고 있다. 팔을 뻗어 무기력하게 흔들리는 사과를 조각내기만 하면 되는 것이었다. 황색 가운을 입은 자들은 내가 그 조건을 이해하지 못하는 것처럼 보였는지 하루에도 몇 번씩 찾아와서 설명을 반복했지만
I am so lost right now.
안타깝게도 내가 이해하지 못하는 것은 그런 것이 아니었다. 마침내 이해하기를 포기하고 동강난 사과가 땅에 떨어지던 그때 닫혀있던 문이 열렸다. 계기는 기억나지 않는다. 정신적으로 너무 지쳐 있었던 걸지도 모르고 그냥 체념하기로 결심했던 걸지도 모른다. 어찌됐든 악몽에서 벗어나고 싶다는 생각을 했다는 것만.
드디어 해냈네. 그럴 줄 알았어. 앞으로도 그렇게 하면 된단다. 눈앞에 사과를 조각내는 거야. 아, 맞다.
네. 포기와 체념을 통해 벗어난 악몽. 어느 날 아침 꿈에서 깨어나고 나니 나는 한 마리 흉측한 해충으로 변해 있었음을 발견할 수 있었다. 사과를 조각낸다. 어떤 건 딱딱했고 퍼석했고 물렀고 종류가 퍼질 때마다 깨달은 건 언제였을까? 꿈에서 깨어났다고 생각했지만 나는 여전히 악몽의 한가운데였다는 것을.
Okay.
물러서지 않겠습니다.
완전한 침묵.
물러서지 않겠습니다. 내 안에는 충분한
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
아름답진 않네.
어때? 죽을 것 같지?
그 누구도 볼 수 없게. 완전한 침묵.
Easy. Defense line 23-7. What?
또 전쟁터 한가운데.
아까랑 같은 장소네요. 조금 달라졌지만.
There was a strong tug at Cliff's coat from behind.
당신들 미쳤어? 어서 대피하라고!
Is this the same shit?
되면 급격하게 노화가 돼. 옆둥지 직원들은 지금 전쟁이고 뭐고 지팡이 없이는 걷지도 못한다니까.
잠깐. 이제는 아까 그
하지만 너무 걱정하지 마. 그레고르님이 계시니까.
Okay, it's a little different.
우리와 다르게 부작용도 적고 심지어 재생까지 가능하잖아요. 실력으로는 누구보다 타고난 헤르만 이사님이 직접 손보신 분인데 그런 분이 후발 부대에 계시면 안 되죠. 제가 태워다 드리겠습니다.
뭔데? 가까이 오지 마.
4 pairs of wings emerged from his back, clicking and twitching.
왜 도망가세요? 지사의 깃발을 들고 앞장서서 싸워주셔야죠.
난 한 번도 말한 적 없었어. 개조도.
앞장서서.
What the fuck? Toma's mouth opens unnaturally and a pair of long antennae begin to grow from his face.
또 싸워야 돼?
What the fuck?
슬슬 속이 안 좋아지는데.
무슨 헛소리지? 명령 불복종자가 되고 싶은 건가?
I think we should run here.
탁월한 계획입니다, 관리자님. 치고 빠질 때를 잘 아시는군요.
뭐 이런 녀석이 다 있어?
후퇴는
Oh shit.
용납되지 않을 거예요.
이해가 되지 않아요.
Oh my god.
전 직원들을 대상으로 개조가 이루어졌다고는 들었지만 이렇게
사실과는 다소 다를 수 있습니다. 그레고르 씨의 기억이 아닌 마음이 만든 길이니까요.
마음속에서 아군들은
This dungeon, bro.
이런 모습으로 남아있었던 거군요. 그 둥지에서 모든 직원들이 개조 수술을 받았던 건가요?
대부분
다들 동의하에 집도되었던 건가요? 이건
엘사 직원들은 동의를 구하고 인신공양을 했던가?
그건 계약서에 명시가 되어 있었다고 했어요. 우린 알지 못했지만 효율적인 관리를 위해서는 그런 절차는 배제해야 한다고. 공포를 직면해야만 한다고. 그러니까 입사한 직원들은 전부 자기도 모르게 동의한 셈이죠.
우리라고 달랐을까?
Okay. You hear a faint voice. Please help. Do you follow the sound or check out the source of the voice? Run a pride check. Gain an ego gift. Ignore the voice. I guess run a pride check. A soldier was crushed under rubble, gasping in agony. Please, just kill me. It hurts too much. You can't ignore this person who will be ordered to bring this soldier to peace. We will bring. The soldier's life was delivered a coup of disgrace by the knife. The human rhythm that rose through the blade soon ceased, and the soldier was into eternal rest. Ego gift. Study dressing obtained.
고된 일이 있다면 다음
Okay.
내도 찾아오라.
All allies gain 10% max HP. Now that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
유리 씨.
Not gonna lie.
안 오고 뭐해?
What's the delay?
잠시만요. 가방에서 방독면이 떨어져서.
이젠 쓸모도 없을 텐데 군장의 무게만 늘리는군.
아야씨 유품이잖아요.
N사 소속도 아니면서 세상에서 가장 의미 없는 짓을 하는군.
반대로 묶어야 돼요.
네?
매듭이요. 그렇게 묶으면 금방 다시 떨어질 거예요. 배에서 안 풀리게 묶던 방법이 있었어요. 버스로 돌아가면 방법 알려드릴게요.
아, 고마워요.
뭔데? 너네 뭔데 화목하고 자빠졌냐?
유리, 이렇게 된 거 림버스 컴퍼니 새 수감자로 합류는 어때?
제가요?
그건
알아. 베르길리우스나 그 윗선의 권한이라는 거. 그래도 말은 꺼내볼 수 있잖아.
글쎄요.
그리고 분홍머리가 회사의 마스코트로도 제격이거든. 어때? 어?
마스코트요?
Yuri made a smile for the first time. How is there still more? Where does this even... Defense line... Okay. There doesn't even seem to be an end here. God, dude. Okay, what's this? Defense line. Oh my god, dude, this dungeon.
전쟁은 끝났다.
The war was over.
하지만 난 아직도 우스꽝스러운 포즈와 자신만만한 얼굴을 하고 있었다. 난 저런 표정은 짓지 않는데. 하지만 팔에 나 있는 털만큼은 역겹게 아주 잘 그렸군. 누가 그린 거지? 유머가 늘었다. 악몽 속에 오래 잠겨 있다 보니.
I'm ending the stream after this is done, bro. God damn, this is long.
누군가 중얼거리면서 바닥에 가래침을 뱉는 소리가 들린다. 목소리의 방향이 어디로 향했는지는 쳐다보지 않아도 알 수 있었다. 그래서였을까? 속이 메스꺼.
저기요, 괜찮으세요? 어이, 괜찮은 거야? 얼굴빛이 영 안 좋아 보이는데.
지하철이었는데.
무슨 개소리야?
그래, 여긴 여전히 전쟁터야.
Greg in his pockets with stumbling hands, looking for a cigarette out of habit, but soon stopped. It dawned on him as it did me. All the sinners seem to have realized it now. Toma is going to grab us and give a warning any second now.
당신들
토마 씨, 대사가 슬슬 지겨워져서 그런데 우린 미치지도 않았고 노아 폭탄은 안 맞을 거야.
아니, 나 살려달라고. 죽고 싶지 않아.
Toma was crushed to a pulp right before our eyes. There's only one thing to say in this situation like this. Run!
선원, 후퇴!
We muster up everything we can to run, but the airborne hand is ever persistent and shows no signs of letting up.
다 같이 군죽행이 되겠어. 대책 없어, 똑똑한 양반.
듣는 중이에요. 심상 속은 변수가 너무 다양해서 섣불리 결정하기 힘들기 때문에.
고민할 것이 뭐가 있겠는가? 진정한 영웅은 어떠한 고난에도 굴복하지 않지. 난 묵사발이 되어버린 시체는 옮길 맘이 없는데. 아, 미안 단테. 당신 보고 한 말은 아니야.
It was tempting to say something back to her, but I figured now was the time to keep my mouth shut, so everyone could focus on running. Oh, okay.
아직도 생각 중이신가? 모르는 건 없다며?
당장의 해결책을 물어본 거라면 네, 아직 확실한 건 이 근방에는 황금가지가 존재하지 않는다는 거예요. 그랬다면 단테 씨가 조금 더 적극적인 반응을 보였을 테니.
Me?
장난해? 지금까지 겨우 알아낸 게 그거야?
Cliff furrowed his brows, ready to snap at the unhelpful savant. But a sudden close shave with the massive palm made him focus his energy on his legs rather than his mouth.
그레고르 씨?
뭐야? 왜 갑자기 멈춰?
알 것 같아. 이것이 내 세계라면.
This all happened in the past? Greg took a bother, then looked up at the sky.
우리들은 저 손을 피하면 안 돼.
여이 마탱이가 가버렸냐?
How did all of this take place in the past?
확실한가요?
지금까지 뭐 하나 내 의지대로. 이건 역시 저항 자체가 무의미한 공간이라는 거겠지. 그렇다면 저항을 그만두는 게 해답일지도 몰라.
진심이냐? 다들?
별다른 방법이 없잖아요. 다들
그리고 말이지, 저 손톱 말이야. 저런 무늬의 매니큐어는 흔하지 않다고. 손바닥의 주인이 그 사람이 맞다면 절대 날 포기하지 않을 거야. 파우스트 씨, 당신 이게 내 마음의 길이랬나? 그렇다면 확실할 거야. 내 마음의 길은 이 황몽 길도 그 사람의 통제 밖으로 벗어나 본 적이 없었으니까.
Who is Greg talking about, and what does he mean by a nightmare? As much as I wanted to ask him,
될 대로들.
soon enough the giant hand cast its shadow over us, descending. Just before it reached us, it stopped to hold us in its grasp. Everything went dark. I felt a disorienting nausea of being lifted into the sky. While everyone else was suffocating from it, Foss and I were the only ones standing straight. I noticed that the battlefield had changed into somewhere familiar. While traversing a narrow passage, a swarm of cockroaches crawled into the way. The rustling visage is almost revolting. Do you walk past them, or carefully move past the gross swarm while allies lose SP? Enough is enough. Crush the cockroaches with the sinners. Greg loses a lot of SP. Begin a combat counter win to gain an ego gift. Okay. Do I take the risk and go for the ego? Because I know it's just one guy that loses SP, but the sound of losing a lot of SP does not sound good at all. I'm gonna go for the ego gift makes fight easier. Makes fights easier. Fine, but yeah, it's up to you. That didn't help much. Greg turned away from the carnage, discontent. Soon after, a coward of angry bug soldiers came charging it for us. Is this the guy that lost SP? I'm not sure if this is the guy. Ah, screw it.
목적지는 호기만소.
Yup. Everyone seems fine, so.
톱들을 제거하겠소.
나트레 죽을 것 같지?
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
톱들을 제거하겠소.
완전한 침묵.
He's at -20, but you didn't bring him. Oh, okay. I was worrying about that.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
폭의
Doesn't matter.
거울은 깨졌소.
I had no idea if he was on my team or not. Okay. At the start of the turn, allies with 50% or less health heal 5 HP. It's not the best. Okay, it looks like this. Just more fights.
목적지는 호기만소.
One more fight, and I think we're at the end. Hopefully. Oh, good. No long cutscene.
그 누구도 볼 수 없게.
대안에는 충분합니다.
그래, 들어가자.
폭의 거울은 깨졌소.
완전한 침묵.
아름답진 않네.
타겟 제거.
Easy. Okay, now that's definitely the end.
그냥 눈에 보이는 거 다 박살내면 되는 거지?
단테, 이 격리 실합 여태까지 만난 것들과는 다른 느낌이 들지 않나요?
Yeah, it really does. Wait, is this?
네. 황금가지가 뿌리내린 환상체가 있을 거예요.
그래도 다음
그레고르 씨, 버스로 돌아가면 카론한테 지도 보는 법을 알려줘도 될까요?
응, 그래. 카론이 좋아할 거야.
그럴 리가요.
Sinclair shook his head, then dry, wretched afterward.
돌아갈 곳이 있다는 건
Another battle? Yep. That's just an apple. Maybe the golden bow lies inside the apple. Body. Destructible. It's literally a golden apple from Minecraft.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Seems like Winway isn't doing so well. Let's just do damage this turn.
기다려. 아직 안 끝났어.
Way better results.
그래, 들어가자.
다음은 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
The apple's body broke, and the raging fruit still grew. Could the golden bro really be in there? I'll go check it out, Yuri said to the others. The sinner with a bug's arm seems nervous about this. Does he want to go with her, perhaps? Sloth advantage. You can't just send Yuri out there alone. What sinner will be able to keep her safe? I guess this guy. Actually, no. I saw her overclock thing or whatever. It's pretty good, although it is blinking red. Blinking red is very worrying. Hey! Oops, I skipped dialogue. Managed to escape, but it seems Yuri couldn't. The fruit's flesh melted the form of a new body. Don't feel too guilty about it. One lost life is better than two. I got her killed? I got Yuri killed? The golden apple formed a new body.
아름다운 작품을 하나 만들었지.
Did I seriously get her killed? Abnormality devoured Yuri in one fight. Without a trace, I can save the other sinners, but there is nothing I can do about Yuri. Okay. Was I even able to save her? But without a word, Greg hacked and slashed away at the abnormality, as if he expected to find Yuri unscratched by slicing the apple open. Welp, nah, she dies no matter what. Okay. I guess win rate, since apparently it's the meta of this game. Ooh. That didn't.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지.
Let's do damage. Last time damage worked. Okay. Slightly better results.
예술이 뭔지 보여주지. 시작은 아직 안 끝났어.
I didn't notice some people were staggered. But you seem to be doing good on HP a little bit. Not so bad.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Ooh, this guy's almost down for the count. Ooh. I don't know if I should do win rate damage this time. Cause if this guy dies, I don't think I have anyone to replace him. Cause I don't have a backup team. Ugh. Oh boy. This is quite a tough spot. People are dying so go back to win rate, huh? Win rate it is. I don't have a backup team, so if anyone dies, I'm pretty much screwed here. Yeah, and I see someone's dead. I mean, he has 29 HP, so like, we should win this. 11.
아름답진 않네.
See, wasn't worried at all. The mass of maggots falls apart in the hail of silent screams. Beyond that, I see a wave of radiant golden light. Is that the golden something? Just as I begin to approach it, the apple begins to tremble.
저 혹시 림버스 컴퍼니에서 오신 분들
Yuri, you're okay? Even though I had clearly seen it devour her, I couldn't stop myself from asking.
버스로 돌아가면 카론한테 알려줘도 될까요?
Then I saw a glimpse of the pink locks of hair that Rhoda took a liking to. What the fuck? I had to fight that? Okay, no, okay. I thought I had to fight that. Yuri's head stood motionless, facing Greg. Her face was upright. However, the Yuri we knew and accompanied was always hunched over. She was slouched at all times, as though it were her sole surviving obligation to carry the wills of her late colleagues. Given that I can warn him with confidence, that isn't Yuri, Greg.
그래. 내 생각에도 그런 것 같아.
You think? Greg appreciates it calmly. Then he outstretches his arms, sending it flying towards Yuri. then it soon stops traveling.
죽고 싶지 않았어요.
Cut her down, Greg. I don't know if this is the right thing to do as the manager.
그 누구도 죽고 싶.
But I had to shout at Greg now to stop him from being ruined. Cut it now.
죽기 싫어요.
이건
The arm stopped right before reaching the civilian's throat. I pulled against it with all my might, but it wouldn't budge.
살려주세요. 돈은 있는 대로 다 드릴게요.
여자를 놔줘. 아니면 대응 공격을 하겠다.
내 팔을 잘라줘. 어서!
다시 말한다. 놔주지 않으면 달라고!
As the dismembered arm falls to the ground, she slides down to the wall, gasping. However, peace doesn't last long. The arm starts regenerating from its twitching stump.
괜찮으십니까?
가까이 오지 마. 가까이 오면 안 돼.
The regrown arm rushes forward as if it remembered the pain it suffered mere moments ago.
그레고로 과장님, 항상 존경하고 있습니다.
존경하지 마. 난 내가 원해서 참전한 것도 아니야.
그럼 난 도대체 어쩌라는 거예요? 살아남은 게 죄예요?
그냥 살아가, 제발. 우리가 원해서 이 비극 속에 떨어진 거 아니잖아.
끝에 끝에서 결실을 목전에 두고 멈추다니.
뭐 우리야 좋지. 잡지 않은 기회는 유찰될 뿐이야.
Yuri's head fell to the ground. It wasn't Greg's doing. Yuri's mouth opens and lets something out. It was a tree branch radiating a bright golden glow.
가지를 찾고 있었니?
당신
생각보단 좀 작다. 그치? 난 헤르만이라고 해. 앞으로 자주 보게 될 거야. 왜냐하면 우리는 가지가 필요하고 너희는 가지를 찾을 수 있고 너희는 죽지 않지만 우리는.
Herman nudges Yuri's head with her foot.
물론 지금은 말고 황금 가지는 우리 쪽에서 안전하게 수거해 갈게.
구보, 나의 벗. 이것이 그대가 선택한 길이오.
맞아. 이젠 몇 안 남았지.
오랜만이네, 형.
네 옷에 더러운 냄새가 나는 거 알고 있어? 지금 꼴을 가족들이 봤어야 했는데.
Bro, they look exactly alike. No wonder why they're brothers.
아주 만남의 광장이로군.
내가 준 선물은 잘 간직하고 있어, 아들? 고작 이런 꼬락서니가 되라고 준 건 아니었는데.
바란 적 없어. 한 번도.
그래도 포장지는 마저 뜯어야지. 고작 그 능력이 내가 준 전부가 아니거든.
자, 인사는 여기까지.
The man who introduced himself as Jay clapped twice. Then everything went dark, like waking from a long nightmare. The early dawn greets you. After some time passed,
쉬운 임무라고 생각했는데 눈앞에서 황금가지를 빼앗기고 당당히도 복귀했군. 나의 과대평가였나? 파우스터 씨, 변명이라도 해보는 게 어떨지.
불멸만이 해답은 아니더군요.
당신은 할 말이 없습니까, 단타?
there was another group going after the golden branch. You had to have known this. Why didn't you warn me?
황금가지를 노리고 왔던 다른 세력에 대해 물어보네요.
Faust placidly replied my words to Verg.
설마 내게 책임을 묻는 겁니까? 되묻죠, 단테. 아무런 위협 세력이 없는 곳에 12이나 되는 자들을 내려보낼 이유가 있습니까? 해결사까지 추가로 고용해가면서 말이지.
그래서 관리자 양반, 그건 내 탓이야. 책망하려면 나에게.
걸작이군. 만난 지 얼마나 되었다고 벌써부터 전우의 냄새를 풍기는지. 뭐 피차 한 배에 묶인 자들끼리 감싸주는 게 나쁘다곤 하진 않겠지만 치부를 감싸주는 게 무능함을 가릴 수 있다고 착각하진 않아.
연락이 왔습니다. 애프터 팀의 특별작전 사과가 지하로 진입. 작전.
그래야겠지. 남은 애고와 환상체라도 회수해야 할 테니. 정작 중요한 정수는 이렇지만 말이야.
뒤끝이 길군. 전장에서 실패는 을에 있는 법이다. 목표를 달성하지 못했다면 다시 작전을 세워 재투입을 할 뿐이지. 첫 작전에서 너무 많은 걸 바라는 게 아닌가? 관리자님은 첫 지휘라고는 믿을 수 없는 성과를 보여주었다만.
이쯤 해두지. 뭐 아주 틀린 말을 한 것도 아니니까.
그렇죠.
There seemed to be an uncanny tension between Verg and Faust. But right now, I had neither the energy nor the willpower left in me to get inquisitive. The bus reeked of blood with all of the stains and gore on our outfits, yet none of us tried to open the windows. And no one had the urge to have a change of clothes. All of us just sat in place, dwelling on silence. Greg had the most defeated look of them all, staring out the window. Then he suddenly went to hang something from his pocket near the windshield of the bus.
벌레 양반, 메피의 머리에 뭘 매단 거야?
유품. 두 사람의 유품이다. 딱 유리시만한 여동생이 있었거든. 그냥 그랬어.
I considered giving him a pep talk, but that quickly dissipated. Wore a grieving look. Sinclair was quietly weeping, and Rhoda let out a distressed sigh. If they couldn't offer him any encouragement, what good would I do?
카론, 시야에 방해가 되진 않겠나?
카루는 괜찮아.
그래, 출발하지.
부릉부릉.
The bus slowly grumbled forward. The gas mask hanging by the windshield waved like an ornament. So is this like the end of the chapter? is this like the end of chapter 1 or something? I have no idea how dungeons work. Oh my god. Ugh. I finished it, but I played like a little bit of it before stream. So that's one canto down out of however many is in the game. This canto is story of something. The woman that loves gambling. What? Okay, I think I'm gonna like this person. I myself am quite the gambler. I played Clover Pit. They're gonna be one for each sinner. I'm guessing this one was for the bug guy. I'm guessing. How many chapters are there in the game currently? Dante. Oh, it updated today. Huh. It was peak. Which, I guess that means this game's almost over. Because that's 8 and there's 12. So we got like... got 4 chapters left. Out of these 12 sinners, you'll like the one with the yellow hair most. I don't know, you said that someone likes gambling, and gambling's sort of my thing. I guess I need to click. Skip. Just pitch black. Oh. Do I just skip? Because it's just a black screen.
깔끔한 전투였어요.
Victory.
적의 모든 급소를 파악했거든요.
Basic identity uptide. LCB. What's all this? Enhance downward slash upward slash. What's all this? What's all this stuff? I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Basic ego, thread spin. Okay. New passive. Noob. Uptide means tears. Okay. Body sack cliff. Okay, so it's all passives. You can now increase your sinner's tier to 2 since you finished the first canto. I guess confirm. Manager level increased. And this has been revealed. I still don't know where to see this meter. Confirm. What back door was the what? EXP something has been unlocked. Dante, a new function of something has been unlocked. Please direct your attention here. It is possible to grow stronger by gaining experience through battle, but it is not the most optimal method. So this are here to help speed up your identity's training. Complete this battles to earn training tickets. Using training tickets is much faster. It's a much faster method of leveling up your identities. In this, which will be unlocked later, you can earn threads, resources used to uptie identities. Please note that this module doesn't need to enter. Once cleared, battles can be skipped. Skipping costs double the modules, but it saves time and grants rewards. Higher stages will be unlocked as you continue this journey. Okay. The thing you said you can see at the bottom left is the green goo thing. It's your energy. If you run out, you can't. Also, if you're closing the game, don't forget to turn your energy. Turn energy modules. It is important to find it in early. Okay. I'm solving. By the way, which one of these do I do? I believe I got the priest from this one. Either this or this one. I'm gonna do these, like, do extractions off stream. If I remember it right, every 10 minutes equals 1 plus 1 minute. Oh, gambling, huh? Okay, bro, hear me out. Talking about this one? Do it a few times.
날씨 좋다. 자, 그래서 누굴 보호해야 한다고 했지?
Well, I know what I'm equipping immediately.
지금부터 상호 2패 하에 계약 검토를 진행하겠다. 헛짓거리나 하지 말자고 우리.
Yo, who's this? Hey, Cliff. Yo, that's actually a pretty good pull. What is the Where's the 3-star one? Well, I know what I'm equipping immediately. What's this? Something's off with that.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Okay, something going on with the battle pass here. Okay, there's a whole bunch of stuff. I have no idea what's happening. Okay, how do I open crates? Reward acquired. I have no idea what this stuff is. Try to do that pass. Rewards you good. Sinners. Okay, who had? Good thing he's part of my main lineup. Okay, why do some of them have chains? It is level 1 though. That's the worrying part. So that she's level 1 though. Red plates are nothing you can walk right away from inventory. Bottom right there's a chest thing, but if you the yellow boss keeping means uptight to it gets changed. That's why. Oh wait, where's the chest? The top right there is a chest thing. Chest thing.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
Inventory. Okay, here we go. Figured it out. Items used. I have no idea what that stuff is. Is there any more stuff I can do? Oh, it's gone. It's gone. What happened? Well, which one should I do? I got the fluency, so okay. Want me to explain? Explain what? Explain what exactly? The box you opened gave you shards. We got something really cool in this game called Spence. Okay. I'm here. I don't think I can get anything with these shards. Won't give you some of the shards, which use them to unlock better identities. That means you open enough amounts of crates, you can directly unlock one. You literally for free, you can grind for a character. That's why we just keep yellow ones, because you get to pick which shard you get. So you grind like 200, 300 yellow crates. Okay, so is there like a reason for me to be here? Not just showing you around. Okay. Which one of these should I do? Do a density target extraction, pack, intense frosts. It's like meta right now. I don't think you can get it, but it's all luck. Frost is literally strong. Okay, guess we're going with this. I got Cliff. I don't want to waste the Lindsay on gambling yet. Well, too late.
하루가 저물어가는 동안 나는 그저 서 있을 뿐이었어.
일단 불러놓고 할 말을 생각하시는 유형이라면
Well,
문서 전달을 추천드려요.
this was fun. Tell me what I can add you in this game. Yeah, I know, but I don't really see the reason why, because I know there's a whole borrowing system, but I don't need to borrow. I think I can handle myself. To boost you in this game so you can speedrun it in a month or two, there's going to be a huge event that all players are waiting for. Like huge gambling about to happen. Okay. I don't know if I should be scared or not. This kind of sounds a bit intimidating, but also fun.
잠깐의 일탈 정도는 허용 범위예요.
Well, I'm just gonna get ready to end the stream. This was pretty cool. I'm not gonna be streaming it tomorrow because I already have plans. Close the game, transfer your energy to module. How do I transfer that? Okay, so how do I do that? Do it like 2 times per day. Okay, how do I do that? You'll need the modules later. But how do I get said modules? Click on the green thing at the bottom left. Okay. So 2 you said. Okay, I made 2. I have 3 now. Nah, transfer them all. Okay. Okay, all. Confirm. Okay, now I have 10. Until you don't have enough energy to do so. Won't that mean I can't play the story? Or is that different? Okay. Now I think I can end this. Wait. Well, you said you're going to close the game. Yeah, I am. So, if there's anything else, say it now. If you're thinking about not playing it, just transfer them so they can recharge for later. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. There was only 3 ways to gain modules. Okay. Events, battle pass, and menu. Cool. Okay, is that everything? Can I end the stream now? Yes, I do. Oh my god. I do from time to time. Wanna add me so I can contact you easier. The thing is, okay, so here's quick lore about my account. I never originally made my Roblox account, so which means it's under the age of 13 for some reason, and I can't change it because I don't have an ID, even though I'm 17. So I can't chat outside of Roblox games. So communication is still pretty hard. So contacting me is gonna be a bit hard. Since I can only chat inside Roblox games and not outside. You don't need that VC. Well, good thing I don't have VC. It's just we can text casually until you create a Discord account. I know how terrible is filter. Okay. Can I end the stream now? Oh my god. Yes, sure. Finally.